And welcome back to more news you can use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. We got another spectacular show for you that's going to help you climb to the next level of awareness. That's right. So thank you so much for joining the show today. That's right. You're here at More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. And guess what? If you want to be a celebrity on the show, just let us know and click the button below. And you'll be the guest celebrity on More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. Click the link. Click the link now. Hello and welcome back to More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. Tonight, we have got a spectacular show for you. I know you've been waiting. I've heard from people in other states and even in other countries that's been waiting to hear from our two guests tonight. And we will not make you stand by with bated breath any longer. So I want to say to each and every one of you, go ahead and get your pen. Bam, right? Get your pen and get your notepad. And I got to close my notepad and bring it up. Get your pen and your pad. Why? Because note takers are money makers, honey. And you definitely want to take notes today when we introduce our guests, because they're going to come and they're going to tell us some things that just might surprise you. And in the meantime and in between time, go ahead and grab something to drink, because you may be here and you might want to quench your thirst and you might not want to move while you're getting something. So I'm going to look in my cup and see what I'm drinking. And in the meantime, you go ahead and grab yours. I'm having ginger tea tonight. What about you? See, I'm having ginger tea tonight. I'm going to take a sip. Ooh, that's great. Wait, there's some apple cider and some turmeric in there. I got to take another sip. Ooh, that's good. So I know Lynn is backstage. So I know she's waiting to come out and talk to you. And I don't know what's in her cup, but we'll find out what's in her cup too. So go ahead, get your notepad, get your pen, because I said note takers are money makers. And go ahead and tell your friend to come on in, because it's time to win with Lotus and Lynn. Oh, and by the way, when you come in, go ahead and let us know where you're coming in from. If you're coming in from Detroit, if you're coming in from the Philippines, wherever you're streaming in from, come on in, because it's time to win with Lotus and Lynn right here, where on More News You Can Use. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. We got another spectacular show for you that's going to help you climb to the next level of awareness. That's right. So thank you so much for joining the show today. That's right. You're here at More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. And guess what? If you want to be a celebrity on the show, just let us know and click the button below. And you'll be the guest celebrity on More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. Click the link. Click the link now. All right, you know what it is. I got my friend Lynn here. You know she is the co-host of the show. She's the CEO of Center of Light Miracles. How you doing, Lynn?
I'm doing great. And while you're sipping on your tea, I'm sipping on a little Azumio. This is always my water of choice. So we've both got it going on for our health.
Well, you know what? I've got my Azumio too. So hold on. Let me get it open and we'll have a toast to our health. Are you ready, Lynn?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's do it.
Yep.
Here's to our health. And yours too.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lynn,
folks have been waiting for the guests on our show to come on our show.
Yes.
So I say let's get right into it. So who do we have coming on the show tonight?
Well, we have two great guests, and people have been asking, when are they coming on? When are they coming on? So they're finally here. We're welcoming the general manager of 2937 Home Master Planned Community. So he served in the Hawaii Civil Air Patrol. We want to thank you for your service, Air Force Auxiliary, for 14 years. And currently, he's a lieutenant colonel from Hawaii, Mr. Malcolm Ching.
Hey, awesome. Hey there, Malcolm. How you doing?
How's it going? Aloha.
Aloha. Awesome. Good to see you.
Yes.
Good to see you guys. Awesome. And I have my Izumio too.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, wait, we're about to take another drink. So those of you that have your Izumio out there, go ahead and get some. And we're going to do it here. Cheers to your woo woo. Yes. All right. I'm loving it. It's just so refreshing. Woo.
Yes, it is. Very refreshing. And I don't know about you, but in Los Angeles, it's just a little warm. So that Izumio hits the spot.
Wow. And speaking of Los Angeles, we have another phenomenal guest tonight. I'd like each and every one of you to welcome our next guest. He is a University of California, Berkeley graduate. He's an entrepreneur. He's an affiliate of MP USA, and he knows how to get you the greenbacks, the more money, more money. I want you to welcome with me and Lynn and our friend Malcolm Chin. Welcome, Mr. Scott Harrod. Hey there, Scott.
Hey, hello, everybody.
Hi.
See you. Good to see you.
Great to see you.
Good to see you. How you doing today, Scott?
I'm good. I'm thrilled to be on the show.
Good. Yeah.
Awesome. So is it hot there where you at?
A little bit. It's about 100 degrees here.
Oh, wow. Yes, it's hot.
We're experiencing another heat wave.
Yeah.
Wow. And Malcolm is all the way in Hawaii. How's the weather there, Malcolm?
It's pretty good. It's nice. It's about 75 degrees all year long, pretty much.
Awesome,
so
awesome.
Really good. Really nice.
That's
I envy you.
he envies you. He wants to make sure he get that good cool down too. So that's all right. That's all right. So tonight we are going to really hit home with really touching base with people as we talk to each and every one of you out there about how to be a winning entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. And we've got some great guys here tonight to get us started. But before we get started, let's go ahead and look at our viewers because they've been waiting for you guys, and I'm just going to tell you. So let's see who we got, Lynn. Who we got?
So we have Henry Wald. Hello from Washington, D.C. Henry, it's always great to see you. And we also have someone that says hello from D.C. We'd love to know who you are, if you'd like to share with us. And we're happy that you're here. And Harris Tay. Hey, Harris, all the way from the Philippines. Always good to have you here. And yes, hi, Henry. Hi, Lotus Lynn. Thank you. And aloha from Hawaii. Again, I know you're a fan. We'd love to know who you are. And Nanette Sanchez. Hello, Lotus.
All right. And we've got several twos coming up here. And who else do we have?
We have Lori Nasham. Hey, Lori. She says Azumio. Whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. And Annette is from Texas. So
all right.
Good to see you. Sashiko DeGrew. Happy Friday from Torrance, California.
All right. So
Sashiko. And Phyllis Hyga. Aloha from Yes, I love Hawaii being in the house.
And hi, Sachiko. Sachiko says, "Yay, Malcolm!" And hey, Scott. All right, fantastic. So this is another thing I keep seeing. I keep seeing this, so you know what that means, right? Let's get us a good old toast in here, since we got so many folks with the Azumio. And
Yeah.
I challenge you, have a toast with us. All right,
All
here
right.
we go.
Thank you.
To your health. So tonight, folks, we're going to be helping folks learn how to be a winning entrepreneur. So we're going to kick this thing off, and we're going right to put someone into the hot seat. And I think I'm going to put Malcolm in the hot seat first. How about that?
Sounds good.
So Malcolm, let's get right into it. Tell folks who you are, for especially for those that's just joining us, who you are, where you're from, and tell us a bit about you.
Okay, well, I was born and raised in Hawaii. I've lived here all my life. I never moved to any other state. My job is I'm a general manager of a homeowners association, which has 2,937 homes. So
That's a lot.
it's like a big babysitting job. And so I got to take care of landscaping and people's problems and stuff. So I'm always dealing with people. But before that, I graduated from college. People don't know that I used to be a graphic designer. I was a graphic designer for 11 years before
Wow.
I switched careers. So now I'm a general manager. I do all kinds of stuff in my life besides Naturally Plus. I was a locksmith. I would open people's car doors. Um, I play music. I'm a musician. I love to play music. I've done all kinds of stuff. I do reflexology and Chinese healing, and I do all kinds of. I'm like a jack of all trades. That's pretty much, yeah. So that's who I am.
That's fabulous.
Awesome.
And a master of all, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, that's incredible. I had no idea how many different things you've done and done well, because we know you by the person who is the Naturally Plus fan. And so
Yes.
we'd like to know uh, how you actually came to not only doing Naturally Plus, but how you do the business and you're a general manager at the same time.
hmm Well, you know, I've done a lot of I've dabbled with a lot of multi-level marketings over the years, probably for the last 25 years, and I've always done health supplements or health and wellness because I feel that's where the business is. In my job as a general manager, because I deal with so many people, I have to know how to deal with different personalities. So I'm always meeting people. People have different problems. People have different situations. You can't treat everybody the same way because everybody understands things differently. So I think as a general manager, it has helped me to be able to share with people Naturally Plus because some people are interested in health. Some people are interested in making money. So you have to be able to understand that and then give them the information that they need. You don't force something on somebody and they're not wanting that information. And that's very important because you need to respect people and just give them whatever they need. It's kind of like water. It's like water is good for you, but some people only need a little sip. Some people they need a whole gallon, or not a gallon, but a whole quart. But if somebody only needs a little sip and you put a gallon of water into their mouth, I mean, you basically kill them, and and it irritates them. So water is good, but you have to know what everybody's thirst level is, and that's something that's real important.
Wow, he went there, didn't he? He went there. If you think he went there, put a number 3 in the comment block below. He came ready for this interview. I thought that was a little bit of a tough question, but he went there. Put a number 3 in the comment block below if you like what he said, because I sure like what he said. All right, fantastic. So, Scott, I think Scott might have a question for you too, since you in the hot seat.
Yes.
So, what is the most impressive thing, Malcolm, about Naturally Plus that makes you an NP fan for life?
Well, I think the most impressive thing is first of all, it's a product from Japan, and as you know, the Japanese always creates products that are excellent, or they strive for perfection, and that's why I looked at this product when it's from Japan, because I've dealt with many health supplements over the last 25 years. The most important thing that I would say about the business is that the timing is right, and because there's so much stress in the world, and that's one of the key issues that relate to people getting physical illness. Because when you have
Yes.
stress and you go through stress for long periods of time, then it actually transforms into physical illness. So when your body's not as stressed, when your body's stressed, it's not at ease. That's what is dis-ease or distress. And so, people can watch their diet and it's good and stuff, but if they don't watch their stress level, um, that's that contributes to a lot of health conditions. And everybody's going through stress now with this pandemic. The whole world is going through stress. And
Yes.
people think of Hawaii as, oh, Hawaii, all we do all day is just sit on the beach and drink a martini and all that stuff. But it's not like that. There's a lot of stress in Hawaii as well. Right now with the pandemic, there's so many hotels and stores and restaurants that are just out of business. People
Mm.
are not working. There's no visitors coming to our island. The whole place is shut down.
Yes.
And Hawaii is a different animal. I mean, we go through a lot of stress. So like every time there's a pandemic like this, or um, people stress out. And the thing is that people stress out about things that they fear, things that they don't need to fear. Every time we get something happening here, everybody rushes Costco and buys up all the toilet paper and all the spam. It's a Hawaii thing. I don't know why. When something happens, there's no toilet paper and there's no spam and there's no batteries. It's a Hawaii thing,
No
and
spam. I love it.
it's crazy. It's really crazy. And if we don't have a pandemic, then it's like there's no spam and there's no batteries and there's no toilet paper because there's an incoming hurricane or a North Korean missile. So it's just ongoing. But we have a product that helps to neutralize the free radicals in your body, which stress causes free radicals, and we have a product now that helps to neutralize the free radicals, so that it doesn't build up into a physical ailment. So the reason I got into this product is because, one, there's a lot of stress in the world and there's a demand. I wouldn't get into a business if there was not a demand for a product. And there's a
Yes.
lot of good there's a lot of good multi-level marketing companies out there with a lot of great products. But you first have to have a problem and a demand for a product. Like, for instance, I wouldn't go sell snow cones in Alaska because I wouldn't make money, right?
Mhm.
So it's like, but with everybody going through stress right now, everybody in the world is going through stress. And so
Mhm.
this product is like everybody's looking for it. Everybody's looking for it. And so, that's why I think why our Naturally Plus business is doing so well, because we have a product that everybody needs, and 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 it basically sells itself. So hope
Yes.
that answers your
Yeah,
question.
that makes a lot of sense. We just finished last month a stress exploratory. And
Mhm.
so there were several people who were involved, and we had daily trackers. And
Yes.
so people were measuring their stress levels and then keeping track of whether their stress was high, medium, or low. Then they would take a Naturally Plus product to see where their stress level was after they took the product, about an hour after.
Oh,
And
wow.
from what I understand, almost across the board with the Azumio, but also with super lutein, everyone said that their stress level decreased after they
Yes.
drank a pouch of Azumio.
Yes.
And I thought that was amazing. You know, I've been taking the product for about 3 years, or products for 3 years, and I never really paid that close attention. You know, at first it's like, wow. And then after you've been taking it for a while, your body says, yes, this is what I need. And you take it and you keep doing what you're doing. But even for me, having done the daily tracker, I realized that every time I drank the Azumio, my stress level and even what seemed to be my blood pressure, not that it's very high, just there was like a level of relaxation and calm.
Yes.
It's just very, very natural. And I said, wow, it's subtle, but it's definitely there. So you're right. This is a product that right now everybody can use all over the world.
I love that you shared that too. And just FYI, everyone, we're sharing this information with you because we really want you to know it does relieve stress, but it also helps in a myriad of ways. And just to let you know, we are not medical doctors, so please contact your physician prior to taking supplements or doing any exercises, because as you know, every Monday we jump with the queen of the trampoline, the lymphologist herself, Miss Hillary Gooden. And also, Lynn, what else do we want to share with them?
We want you to know that if you are on any medication for chronic or severe diseases, conditions, please consult with your physician before taking these or any supplements. It is important. They are 100% natural. They are from fruits and vegetables. Our super lutein and Myrto Plus here. And this is filtered water with hydrogen gas. Nonetheless, they are extremely effective in reducing or neutralizing free radicals. And so we want to make sure that people are checking first with their physicians. And it's also kind of a way to track for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
see too, what the benefits may be for you personally when you
Yes.
take the products.
Yes. And although the products are known to break through the blood brain barrier, providing rich nutrients for your body, again, we do not claim that any of the products can cure, diagnose, prevent, or heal any elements. So, what we're sharing with you on our broadcast are experiences in our own lives and how it's impacted us. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, we're going to make an impact as well. And we are going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And I think it's time for somebody else to be in the hot seat. What do you think, Malcolm?
Yes.
Malcolm said, yes, put someone else in the hot seat. Okay. I like that. I like that. So we're going to take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back. All right. It's time for you to hydrate. What's in your water? Share it with a friend. You can take it on a run, or you could pass it on for someone else to have some fun. Take it on the trail and share it again with someone. You can take it on a hike, take it on a bike, take it home with you. It's time. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. So we are back and someone else is in the hot seat.
Yes.
So, Scott Tay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm super duper happy to have you. You've been on the show a few times, and although you've been on the show, some people may not know who you are, especially for our guests that's just been chiming in. So we're going to look at some of the guests that's been chiming in, and then we're going to put you in the hot seat, Scott, as we move forward. Okay, so let's look at some of our guests that's chiming in. Hello, Sunday. How you doing today? Good to see you. All right, Lynn, who else do we have?
We have Toyomi Stroh from California.
Hi,
Hi,
Toyomi.
Toyomi. We're so glad to see these California folk with all this heat. Lori, it's great to see
Hey,
you
Laurie,
Hey,
from
Lori.
Hawaii.
All right.
from
And
Hawaii.
then, who else we got, Lynn?
We have the incredible queen of the bounce, lymphologist herself, Hillary Gooden. Hey,
Hey,
Hillary
hey.
from Chicago. And Aaliyah is here from Florida. We so appreciate you, Aaliyah. You're always here. Great to see you. And Karen Shimazu. Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
See you. Mary Higa has all threes. So
All right.
she's happy to hear and enjoyed everything that Malcolm has to say. And I would venture to guess she's from Hawaii also.
Yes.
Yes, and I think we got Lori earlier. Is that right?
Yes,
Lori
and
Yep, Laurie
Gandesa.
from Hawaii
from
too.
Hawaii.
All right, fantastic, fantastic. So look, folks, I tell you, if you are, we want to thank you first for coming on the show. I know you all showed up because you want to see the guys tonight. So we're gonna move right out the way and get right in and put Scott in the hot seat. So if you want us to put Scott in the hot seat, put a number 5 in the comment block below. And if you're wanting to let somebody know about the show, here's the link. You can go ahead and copy the link and send it to them. And just have them come on the show. That'll be great. So put a number 5 in the comment block below if you want Scott in the hot seat, because I put you. Oh, Sunday said, put him in the hot seat. All right, fantastic.
Thanks, Sunday.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so we got some folks that want to ask some questions, Scott. So let's get it going. So Scott, we're always super happy to have you here, of course. So tell us a little bit more about who you are for those who may just be tuning in.
Okay, well, I think first and foremost, I am a Naturally Plus fan like y'all, and I've been with the business for about 3 years. And the first time I heard about it, Len actually told me, and I was turned on the first day. I didn't need any convincing. I tried the product. She gave me some samples. They worked immediately. And I agree with Malcolm. I think the products are good for everybody. Before trying the products, I've been a vegetarian, pescatarian. For those of you who don't know, that's a fish eater, for almost 30 years. And I still saw positive changes in my body. I saw it affect my digestion in healthy ways. I saw it move everything out. And so that got my attention. I thought it was healthy, and these products proved me wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I've done cleanses and I've done fasts, and so I knew that these products were working. I knew that they were the real deal. And then she told me about the business. She told me generally about the business model, and I said, oh yeah, for sure. You can't help but make money from this business model. So it didn't take me long to jump aboard and do the business.
Awesome. And not only doing the business, you got to meet a lot of people around the world, but you got some folks making comments from all over the world too. They said, handsome men tonight. Yes, we got some handsome men on the platform tonight. So thank you, Lori. So Scott, I want to ask you a quick question because you're always such a nice guy. And if y'all don't know, Scott Harrod is one of my favorite people. I just liked him from the start. Just liked him from the start. So, Scott, could you share a little bit about your experiences with Naturally Plus products and what drew you to them other than what Lynn shared? Because y'all may know that Lynn Harrod Diversions is his sister, it's his big sister. And you know how the big sisters do. Look, you do what I told you to do. And if you don't, I'm gonna tell mom. Why they always telling mom on you? But what else drove you to it, Scott? Because I know you have a very busy life. What else kind of gravitated to you?
Well, just to set the record straight, I didn't join the business just because my big sis told me to. Although that was a compelling reason. I do put a lot of faith and trust in my big sister, and I love her. I love her more than the world. But as I said, I saw the products work. I saw immediate benefit. After 6 months of trying the products, I saw my A1C blood sugar level go down. I should mention that just around the time I tried the products, I was diagnosed as having high blood sugar level. I was at 6.1, and then after taking the products and not changing my diet much at all, my A1C went down to 5.6.
Wow.
So for those who don't know, that's within the normal range. So I was within almost diabetic down to normal range, and it stayed within that range since then. My numbers haven't changed much. So that was a huge selling point. The products, they work. The products work. And as I said, for someone who's maintained his health for quite a while, who's very sensitive to his body, someone who I meditate almost every day, being vegetarian, I could feel the effects on my body. Energetically, I could feel the difference in my body. I felt lighter from it. I'm more regular. I felt clearer. My memory improved. And Malcolm talked about stress. Just within the last 3 years, it's helped me to realize that prior to taking the products, I'm a person, I tend to be a high anxiety person, high social anxiety. So after taking the products, I've noticed that my anxiety's decreased. I still feel the anxiety, I still have it, but it's a lot more manageable. It's a lot more tolerable. And it's something that I can live with, and it's something that I can more easily incorporate into my life and actually use to an extent to my benefit.
Wow, that's great. So if you're having some anxiety, you getting foggy brain, it helps with anxiety, it helps with memory and clarity. And like Scott said, it brought his A1C down to normal. And after all, Scott said it best. The products just work. They just work. That's awesome, Scott. Wow. Because when you're having problems with your A1C, it can't be a good thing. It can't be.
It's a bummer of a day.
Yeah. So Lynn.
So Scott, can you share how being an affiliate with Naturally Plus has helped you connect with people, and especially since you have the social anxiety? You know, it is about sharing with people. So how has that helped you? How has NPUSA helped you that way?
It's helped me tremendously. First of all, before going online and doing the social media thing and the Facebook thing, and before COVID, we were doing presentations, informational seminars in person, out of people's homes and in various hotel venues, that sort of thing. And my sister Lynn and others would coax me to get up in front of people and give presentations, talk about the products, talk about the company. I said, I'm not going to do that. You know, I don't talk to crowds. I don't I don't do groups like that. And so little by little, I started sharing, and I started talking about it. Started sharing my testimonials, like I'm doing now. And then I started studying about the products and about the business and rehearsing, and then getting up in front of people and doing slide presentations. And I got more comfortable with that, and it became natural. And so now I'm doing that regularly.
Awesome.
Every week or every other week, I'm giving presentations about the business, sometimes about the products. So it feels like a second skin now. And as a result, it's made me more comfortable talking with people about the business and about the company and just about this opportunity in general.
Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love it. So listen, really quickly before we continue to put him in the hot seat, we've got a couple of folks asking some information. So Nanette Sanchez, thank you so much. I will inbox you with the information and a contact point. Angela Elting will be contacting you with a form, and you can fill that out, and we'll give you all the information you need, no problem. And Hillary said, "That's great, that's great." And I saw someone else earlier was actually speaking to Malcolm, and I think it was Sunday. I think Sunday said, "Yay, Malcolm, she was proud of you." So thanks, Sunday. I appreciate it. And putting Malcolm on the spot, we gonna put you back on the spot, Scott. So Malcolm, go ahead.
Okay, so let's see. So you want? I'll ask Scott a question right now. I really appreciate everything that Scott said. Like, it was just tied into what I was trying to say about stress. Stress is such an important thing that we all need to address. And I really like what Scott was saying. We all need to meditate, not medicate.
Yes.
So Scott, so like you and I, we both do presentations. I did a short presentation and stuff, and Lotus guys can share that with everybody later on. But I want to know, Scott, when you're just out there and when you're not doing a presentation like in front of people, and you're just out there at the grocery store or at the post office or whatever, how do you share Naturally Plus with people just out in the general public?
Wow, Malcolm, that's a really good question. Well, first I ask them, what are they doing for their own self-care? And that includes not only what supplements they're taking or what they're doing for their health, but it also includes their financial health and their financial well-being. And then I share with them what I'm doing and my experience and how it's benefited me. And what I'm learning now, Malcolm, is to sit back and listen, like you said, to listen to people's particular needs. What is it that you need most in your life? Is it to lose weight? Is it overall health? Is it eye care? Is it to be in a financially better position? What is it that you're looking for? And then I try to, in a way, I talk about the company and the business and the products to address that need.
Mm-hmm. I like it because you share and you listen. And a big part of communication, Scott, is to share, but also to listen. I heard it once said that we have one mouth, but two ears to listen twice as much as we speak. So that's great. And that's not easy to do. Have you ever met someone, Scott, where you were trying to listen to them, but they weren't saying much because they were shy and bashful too? How did you reach them?
Wow. Lotus, that's an excellent question.
So I'll tell you what, Scott, we'll take a break. and give you a few minutes to come back to that question. How about that? We'll
Sounds
take
good.
a quick break and we'll come back. And if you guys want him to be back in the hot seat with this question, put a number 6 in the comment block below, and we'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back to more news you can use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. We got another spectacular show for you that's going to help you climb to the next level of awareness. That's right. So thank you so much for joining the show today. That's right. You're here at More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. And guess what? If you want to be a celebrity on the show, just let us know and click the button below. And you'll be the guest celebrity on More News You Can Use with Lotus Richey and Lynn Herod Diverges. Click the link. Click the link now.
Awesome. And we are back. So, Scott, you got the question again. How do you help somebody like that? Mm-hmm.
I think I start, Lotus, by sharing my excitement with Naturally Plus. And I try not to, if they're a particularly bashful or shy person, I try not to overwhelm them with my excitement and my enthusiasm. But I try and share from an honest place how amazing Naturally Plus is. And to go back to Malcolm's question about, well, what do I get out of the business? Or at least that sort of addresses your question. And a great thing about Naturally Plus is that it's like a family. It's like a second family. And so that's what I share with shyer people, that it's not the kind of business where you're on your own competing with other people or fighting with other people to make a profit or to win points or anything like that. You're working with the team, and you're working with people who support you and love you and care about you. And so it's not just a business, it's a family. And I think of it as a spiritual family. So that's what I try and emphasize.
Yeah, I like that, because it's true. Often with people who are more shy, it doesn't take much for them to become overwhelmed. And if you do kind of rush in, if you will, then the first thing they want to do is retreat and go, whoa, stop for a moment. But always being sincere and honest, I love that, because every time you're sincere and honest in sharing, and that's really what this is, it's sharing the information about the products and how you feel. It's sharing some of the financial opportunity. It's sharing the connection with community. It's sharing the time that you have to live a lifestyle that you would like to live. And it shares the growth. And growth to me is significant, because in this business, whether you've owned a business or been an entrepreneur or a top executive or a worker slave, as Scott likes to call them, no matter what, there's growth that happens in doing this kind of business and really sincerely working with the team and caring about people. So I like that.
I like that. Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head, Scott. Both of you did, and both of you came with some strong questions. Now I got a question of my own. Hey, Lynn, lean over, Lynn, lean over. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
So you guys have come through triumphantly through every question we've asked. And Lynn, okay, I'm a follow Lynn. Come on, let's have a toast. Those of you, go ahead and grab your Izumio. Let's have a toast. Here's to your health, Here's to your health. Okay. Because this next question is going to be a doozy. So we're going to pull the question up, and then we're going to take some comments, and then we're going to go to break. We're making this really hard. We're going to take a quick break and come back and ask the guys the question. So, and guess what? We're all going to answer this question because we'll be almost at the top of the hour as we be prepared to close. Okay. So if you could have one wish for everyone in the world, what would it be? We're going to answer that question when we come back. And you can tell us what it would be from you guys, the viewers. Let us know because it's super important. What would it be? So let's look at some of the comments from the viewers. We've got a bunch of hearts from Hillary Gooden. She said that she shared it. So thank you. Also, please don't forget, like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party. Go ahead and tell somebody that we're on here, News You Could Use, with Lotus and Lynn, because of course we're here to help all of you win. And Lori said, I love teamwork and friends I've been able to make so cool. All right, fantastic. And we love you and we appreciate you,
Yes.
Lori, for saying that too. How about you, Lynn? Has it been really great being able to network and make friends?
Absolutely. In fact, if it wasn't for Naturally Plus, I wouldn't know all of you, except for Scott, of course. I've known him the longest, but I wouldn't know all of you. And so many of the people that are watching the show right now and who will watch it even afterwards, the replay, it's an amazing business in terms of connecting with people. And in this time of COVID, as Scott mentioned before, we've done a lot of presentations live in various places, and we've gathered. Well, where we're not able to do that the same way now, we can do it by using these kinds of platforms that we're on now.
Yes.
And that means and says a lot, having that connection with community. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And everyone has such beautiful and wonderful and different unique aspects and qualities that you can learn from and share. And so yeah, I love it.
Awesome, awesome. And I saw another comment by someone. Lynn, who's that making that comment?
Well, this is my favorite, Dr. Selena Pinashimo.
Who is it?
Dr. Selena Pinashimo.
Did you say it was Dr. Selena Pinashimo?
Sure did, all the way here from Martha's Vineyard. And she says, I love the product. I realize the benefits. I guess I have sales anxiety. Well, Dr. Selena Pinashimo, no worries, because it's just sharing with the people that you know and people that you love that you want to see be able to benefit. And it's really just that simple. It's just sharing and talking to those that you know.
Awesome. And Ronald White said that wish the products were in Indonesia. So that's great to know. We need to make sure we share this with folks so that maybe we can get the products in Indonesia. And
they are in Indonesia. I believe they are, but we will find out for sure. But I'm pretty sure they are. Yes.
And Hillary said, great to be connected to all of you.
Yes.
Awesome. And Miss Darnell, we see you. I'm going to save that from when we come back from the break because I saw the question that you asked. She has a question for both of you guys. So thank you so much, Miss Darnell. And then Sunday said, we have become extended family with love. I love that. And Sabet, hey, Sabet, good to see you. Sabet locked in to a great show. Thank you so much. So with that being said, we're getting ready to take a break and then we're coming back and put our handsome fellas, someone said we've got some handsome guys on the show tonight. We're going to put them back in the hot seat because we are asking them this question and we're giving them another peek at it so that they can be thinking about it while we go to our break. Okay, so we're going to go to a quick break and we'll be right back.
My man, turn it right. You holler and you scream. You wanna fight. Payback is the thing you got to see.
Awesome, awesome. So we are back, and I'm just going to put it on you because Miss Darnell put it on you. She asked the question. So there you go. What are your wishes, Scott and Malcolm?
All right. So
Who's
who
first?
would like to start first?
I'll go.
All right, Scott.
We can spin the Marito if you. I mean, I'm just saying.
I think the answer is pretty easy. I would love to see everyone take advantage of this business opportunity. And in the long run, I really, the chairman of the parent company of Naturally Plus, which is Univa Capital, he believes in world peace. And he wants to see, he and the CEO of Naturally Plus, Mr. Tajima, they both want to see an end to world hunger. And I believe that a business like this can accomplish it, or at least it can go a long way towards accomplishing that goal. I would love to see the end of hunger and homelessness in the US. There's no excuse for it. So I would love to see everyone take advantage of this business opportunity and feed themselves, nourish themselves both with these wonderful products, and nourish themselves financially and give back to their community. I would love to see a ripple effect that would just create a tsunami across this great nation. That would be my fondest wish.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So if you love that wish, and if you feel the same way, put in number 7 in the comment block below. Put in number 7 in the comment block below. Yeah, that's right, Linda. Put in number 7 in the comment block below. Okay. Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much. So the mic has been passed right back to you, Malcolm.
Ditto. No. It's kind of like just ironic because I was thinking about the same thing that Scott was thinking, and the company Naturally Plus they're not just a supplement company. They have a vision, a global vision. And my wish is for everyone to have wellness, and they have 5 areas. You have wellness in your health, your physical wellness, wellness in your finances, wellness in your spiritual connection with God, wellness in your family, to spend time with your family, and wellness to have prosperity, to have the ability to take care of your own needs as well as help your neighbor out. And if everyone had that ability, then we would actually be able to change the world and create a better place. Because right now everybody's taking. We're able to give. And so that's my wish. And it's like I learned so much from Sunday Kennison. She has been like my mentor. When I didn't even believe in myself, she was there. And she taught us that it's not about us, but it's about what we can share with the world. And so we cannot be selfish with Naturally Plus. We cannot be selfish with this information. We have to share with all. And to me, that's that's what makes it so different from every other business where they're territorial. Naturally Plus, we're all like one family. It's one Naturally Plus, one big Naturally Plus family. And so my goal in life is to aspire to inspire before I expire. And so
love it.
Wise words.
That's awesome.
Yes. And so, like, I know the thing about what Selena was saying, that everybody has that anxiety of sharing because we don't know what to say, and we don't want to take up people's time and all that stuff. So, um, and that's why when I saw that need, that's why I created a 15-minute short presentation about the products of the company called Naturally Plus in a Nutshell. And I think I gave that to Lotus and Lynn, and they can share that with you as well. And all you do is you just tell people, hey, my friend Malcolm created this YouTube video and he wants to get your comments on what you think about his video. If I show you his video, can you watch it and let me know? And I'll call my friend Malcolm and let him know what you thought about his video. And if you watch it, I'll give you a sample of Izumi, or I'll give you some samples. And then from that point on, you can tell from their comments whether they're interested in the product, they're interested in the business, or they're not interested at all. And then you'll know how to approach them. Like we were saying, you only approach people according to their thirst level. And so they'll share that video with you, and that's my gift to all of you. But my wish is for everyone to be able to share Naturally Plus with everyone in the world to accomplish world peace and wellness within the world.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Yes.
And what we'll do, because it's a few minutes for the video, I'll be happy to share the video tomorrow. Tomorrow, after my Bring Who You Are show, I'll be sharing the video tomorrow, and maybe we can come back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Malcolm and play the video for you. So bring your popcorn and we'll share it. So I want to say to Sabetta, she said, hey, I've got contacts there in Indonesia. She said she lived in Asia. And then Kathy said, great show today. Love it. Also, Indonesia has a Naturally Plus office. See, that's great. See? All right. So also, Kathy said, Mr. Shiji Inaba and Mr. Takasagi Tajima are awesome executives. Yes, they are all about humanity and helping everyone globally. The products are the best in the world. 7. She got her 7 in.
Kathy, awesome. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you, Kathy. That's great. And she said, are you thirsty?
Now that you mentioned it.
Exactly, right. All right, let's take one, and we're gonna take a quick break while we take one. Okay, awesome show today. I feel so inspired and want to join again to be an MP fan. Thank you so much, Sunday. And hey, Hillary said, aspire to inspire before you expire. I love that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
phrase, Malcolm.
Yeah, Hillary had another phrase earlier. I'll try to get it before we go. Oh, and Kathy also said, yes, Malcolm Ching, I'm in agreement with you and so proud of you. So thank you. And we're proud of Malcolm and Scott as well. And we're proud of Lynn and Lotus as well. So we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break. And then we're going to come back and have our wonderful, handsome gentlemen, as some of you said out there, come back, and they're going to have their final words of inspiration for the night. Be right back. All right, so we're back in the hot seat, and we are going to hear our final words of wisdom for the broadcast tonight from our wonderful 2 gentlemen guests. You want to do the Marito switcheroo, or you want to flip for it? Who's going?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just want to say thank you so much for everyone for joining the show today. This is awesome. Thank you, Lynn and Lotus, and out there in, you know, I want to talk about sharing. Sharing is like planting seeds.
Yes.
When you plant seeds in a field, they don't all grow at the same time. They don't all ready for harvest at the same time. So when you share with somebody, just know that you planted a seed and you don't know when they're going to come back. It could be tomorrow, it could be next month, it could be next year. But when they are ready, then it's the right time for them to be harvested. And I've had a lot of people like that where I share with somebody a year ago and they had nothing to do with it. And then something happened in their life when they're ready for it and they came back to me and they became one of my best customers or best affiliates. So never be afraid to share with people because it's like planting seeds. We just keep on planting. We don't plant one seed and just watch it grow. We plant many seeds so we can get a harvest. So thank you very much, everyone.
All right. I love it. So don't hesitate, folks. Share and plant those seeds. Share and plant those seeds. So, Scott?
I like what Malcolm had to say, but I'll adding to that, I would say if you're on the fence, get off the fence and take advantage of this amazing opportunity. It's no risk. There really is no risk because if all you do is take the products and get healthier, then you gained. And as I've said, if you're in it long enough and you find the right team and you're sharing it with others, you can't help but make money. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
And echoing Malcolm, thank you, Lotus and Len, for once again inviting me on the show. I've had a wonderful time. And Malcolm, thank you for your wise words and your experience. And
good job, Scott.
It's been awesome.
All right, fantastic. And we've got some responses and some thank yous from our viewers. And Karen, what is Karen saying, Lynn?
Fantastic presentation, Malcolm. Looking forward to achieving the 5 riches of life. Praise the Lord.
All right. And also, we noticed that Angie put the information here for our office in Indonesia. So please make sure you check that out, our office in Indonesia. And what is Kathy saying, Lynn?
This was an awesome panel. I love it. Lotus and Lynn, you folks rocked it as always. Scott and Malcolm, so inspirational. Thank you very much.
All right. And we got one more.
Get off the fence. No risk. Worst thing, you get healthier. Yes, Scott.
Oh, and I like this one right here.
Plant many seeds for a harvest. And that's what we're doing. Planting seeds for a great harvest. What did Scott say? A tsunami throughout the United States and the world with health and wealth. It is a movement.
Awesome. And so we're going to plant another seed because Lynn and I are going to come right back and we're going to tell you about our upcoming show that's coming that you definitely do not want to miss. And for all of you out there that's been watching us, thank you so much. And thank you to our guests. You guys have been phenomenal, but we're about to plant this seed and we'll be right back. Hi, many people are looking for ways to enhance their business and expand their reach on social media. Well, if you're one of those people, look no further. Just join the StreamYard introduction on October 15th at 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, hosted by Miss Ignite&TakeFlight herself, Lotus Richey, and the visibility strategist, Miss Patricia Rogers, along with Randy Ward and Regeline Sabbath as they host the StreamYard introduction. Get in front of the people that you want to be seen by to turn your leads into conversions. See you there. Remember, October 15th, 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. EDD time. Get your tickets on Eventbrite now. All right, and we are back. Lynn, I have had a great time tonight. Mm-hmm. And wow, they were just awesome. So
yes, they were phenomenal. not only are they handsome guys, but they're guys with a heart and just genuine sincerity. And I just love them. So we'll have to have them on again.
Yes. And so listen, folks, if you are interested in becoming a part of the Naturally Plus family, I always do this. Go ahead, call in. There's her number right there. You can call her 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call her and she'll help you win and come on into the Naturally Plus family. And also don't forget to connect with Malcolm Chang. You won't be sorry. There's his number right there. You can call him too. I don't want to tell you call him 24/7 because he didn't tell me I could say that. But go ahead. There's his number. There's his number and his email. So call him and get in touch with him. You'll be happy you did. And don't forget, look out for Gimpsky Connect. It's coming soon. Gimpsky Connect is coming to a home near you, but also it can be right in your home. So make sure you keep a watchful eye out about Gimpsky Connect. So Lynn, I know we've got an excellent show coming up on next week. So
yes, we do.
And we're going to be sharing some excellent topics, and I can't wait for Monday. So Lynn, what are your final words of wisdom?
All right. So my final words of wisdom is that I enjoyed everything that was shared today. I mean, I enjoy all of the shows, but absolutely, when it comes to this particular company, these particular products, and this particular compensation plan, after having seen many of them, my personal experience is that there are none above Naturally Plus. It really is a company with a huge heart, a company that cares, a company that is more like a family, and a family that gets along. Okay, I want to clarify that because not all families are copacetic, but a family that gets along and really cares and supports and loves each other. And so there's really nothing like it. And if you're at home, if you're someone who is wanting to interact, wanting to connect with other people, then Naturally Plus is something you'll want to check out. We also, which I'm going to put out there now, once a month, have what's called a Wacky Wednesday, where we get a chance to laugh, get together, have great fun. And so if you want to know more about Wacky Wednesday and some of the things we do, like a cooking contest, a soul train line is what we're going to be doing this month in October, and so many other things, then give me a call or send an email. And you don't have to be part of Naturally Plus. Just come and hang out and have fun on Wacky Wednesday.
All right. I love it. And also, folks, don't forget this weekend, we are going to have a wonderful, wonderful show on Saturday with Bring Who You Are. We have both of them. Count them. 1, 2, both of them. Donald Kincaid, he is a phenomenal blues player, prior gospel blues player, phenomenal. And of course, his lovely wife, the songstress of the wonderful song called Goes, Miss Tracy R. Kincaid. So make sure you join the Bring Who You Are tribe on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's October 4th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will be happy that you did. It's going to be an amazing, amazing show as we talk about domestication of entertainment, part 2. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I have had a wonderful time as well, Lynn, and I'm looking forward to the next show and for all of you to come back and join us again. And thank you, everyone who liked, shared, and started a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party, and go tell somebody. And of course, Hillary, thank you so much. She said she enjoyed you, Scott, Malcolm, Lotus, and Lynn, and we enjoyed you too. And we're happy to have you. And thanks, Angie. She said, love the guest and the show host. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So with that being said, I think we are about to go on and tell you about the next show. So we love you. We appreciate you. Like, share, start a watch party, and go tell somebody that we're coming back on when, Lynn?
On Monday at 4 o'clock Pacific time 7 o'clock Eastern time, and of course 6 o'clock Central time. And we're going to be here with two great guests, one of which will be Hillary Gooden, the lymphologist. So make sure you break out your trampolines, because we will be bouncing with the queen of the bounce, and we'll be discussing some other things with our other special guest as well. I think maybe we should keep her as a little surprise.
We're not gonna tell nobody who she is. We're not gonna tell nobody who she is.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, okay, that's all right. Go ahead.
She said, "Yeah, okay, that's all right." Well, we would tell you, but because we're at over the top of the show, we're just gonna play this, and this will let you know. Have a good night, and we'll see you on Monday. Join more news you can use on Monday with Rosemary Sanchez, Hillary Gooden, Lotus Richey, and Lynn on more news you can use.